Alright guys, we've got a 2005 Big Dog Ridgeback chopper motorcycle for sale. This bike currently has extremely low 4,228 very well cared for miles. Now this particular bike has the black cherry maroon frame, and then it's got a completely custom tangerine metallic orange base paint job, and then you've got some maroon and silver tribal accents, and then you've also got some airbrushing of a skull on the gas tank. Definitely one of your more unique paint jobs, and actually both colors really accent each other very well. I actually really like the paint job on it. Now in 2005, Big Dog equipped these bikes with the 117 cubic inch 1916 cc S&S V twin motors. It's one of the best motors out on the market. It's also equipped with the 6-speed Baker transmission, and then you've also got a right side balance drive. Now up front you've got a 21-inch rim, and then in the rear you've got a huge 18-inch rim mounted on a gigantic fat 300 series tire. It gives it an absolutely wonderful chopper look. In fact, both tires have less than 400 miles on them. They're in really good shape, so you definitely have probably about 3 or 4 more years of riding before you have to replace the tires. Now this bike does have a couple of adds. In the rear, the owner has converted the rear tail lights into a smaller LED tail light and signal light. Your tail light is going to be this assembly here, and then these are your brake lights and your signal lights as well. You've also got, I believe these are Mean Mother's pipes. I'm not exactly sure if that's the brand on them. They're a straight pipe, so they absolutely give the bike a wonderful, deep, throaty sound. They don't have any heat shields on them, and so they're really easy to get some boot scuffs on there, and so they do have some boot scuffs, but actually in really good shape. You've got a few scuffs on the bottom of the pipes, probably from turning. You've got a completely custom tan seat that's got red stitching, or maroon stitching actually, and then you've got some flamed embossing underneath. It's actually a really good looking seat. You've also got some custom mirrors. These aren't cheap. If you've ever accessorized a bike, you're probably looking about $300 for an aftermarket set of mirrors. So all this stuff does add up. Like I said earlier, it's a custom paint job. Retail wise, you're probably looking $3,000 or $4,000. And let's go ahead and get you some close-ups of the bike. Rear fender is in absolutely phenomenal shape. Never has had a pillion pad on there or a passenger seat, so you don't have any suction cup marks. You could always add a 2-up seat or a rear pillion pad or some, and then also some rear pegs that would allow you to bring another passenger. The chrome and the polished billet are in great shape. They've clearly been taken care of over the course of the bike's life. There's that skull. You've also got a custom gas cap. You just press this up and it allows you to unscrew it and fill the tank up, but also gives you the clean, flush look, if that makes sense. You got a few rock chips up there, up underneath the frame. I see that on almost every big dog I do acquire. A few scrapes underneath. They sit really low to the ground, so if you're pulling in a driveway, it's very common to scrape once in a while. Like I said, I do see it on about 99% of the bikes I do acquire. The paint's in phenomenal shape. There's a few little nicks up on the back of this fender. Nothing too serious, but definitely want to disclose as much as possible. I'd rate this right at a 9 out of a 10. A lot of bike for the money though. All right, I'm gonna go ahead and start it up for you. So there you have it. Definitely shows that the bike does run extremely well. The bike drives absolutely phenomenal. Tranny shifts smooth, motor runs smooth, so on and so forth. If you do have any other questions or concerns, don't hesitate to either shoot me an email or give me a call. I'd love to address any of those. I do appreciate your time and most definitely look forward to the possibility of working with you. Thank you so much.